kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
First, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done.
First down here for this offense. They're going to run it. He finds some space. They get him bad at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
The receiver grabs it, and the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Now they call a run. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
Try and muscle for the first down. And the defense smothers him for no gain. So a field goal attempt coming up now. Trying to knock it through from 44 yards away. And the field goal is good. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. So Alabama's offense gets their first crack now. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Quick throw to the left side. And it's a comeback route. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past, and we're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
First down, looking to throw the football. Caught for the completion. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And that catch is hauled in. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. 1st and 10 now for the offense.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. And the quarterback keeps it here. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. Extra point makes the lead 4. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Here's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw here. Grabbed by the receiver. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
On the move now. He's going to take off. And the junior decides to pick up the 1st down himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the 1st, keep this drive moving.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's Furtado. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. And they're trying to push it in here. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
The PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And one final play before the end of the quarter. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 1st quarter of play. period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the tailback's got it again. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Let's it fly to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back. Looking to throw for it on third down. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And the offense trots back onto the field here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side. Finds the receiver wide open. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled, but first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. It's a shotgun run call. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
He'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. Makes it look easy.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense getting set. It's second down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Oh, man. For him to be be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
They're going to run the option. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
Out of the gun now on third down. Wide open downfield. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal. It is 1st and goal, a great chance to claim the lead before the break here. And he finds the running back in the flat. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to throw again. And that one is over everyone's head, beyond the end zone and incomplete.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Catch made by the tight end. He's swarmed by the defense.
Good job here by this defense of keeping him out of the end zone. Now we got a big decision here for this offense. 4th and goal. First half of a big playoff game. You're down. Do you cut into the lead and put 3 on the board, or do you get aggressive this close and go for the touchdown?
No surprise here. The coach has got the offense on the field. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, tied.
Well, that's how you close a half off as an offense, leaning on the run game. You get into the end zone, and now you've got a chance to take the lead before the half. You talk about potentially ending this half on a high note.
Now the all-important extra point. Extra point puts it in front by 1. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here we go, the first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Makes a quick catch. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. They come up short on the 3rd down completion, and here comes the punt team. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. First play of the drive, they've come out throwing. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackled immediately, but it's a big chunk play. Gained to the 35-yard line. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And the lead remains at 1 after the miss.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like as a kicker. He just misses it, and the ball trailed on him and ends up hitting the upright.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. 1st down here, final seconds of the first half. Let's see if this offense can make something happen. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete. Tried for a big play there as time runs out in the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. And they'll kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. On the run here, lets it go. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. A play action looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And out comes the offense set to take over here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Nice throw, caught for a completion. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Defense dials up the pressure there, plays man coverage, but they couldn't quite get to the quarterback in time, and he finds a nice completion.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Finds room at the 30. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, just a great play by the running back here, just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble now. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. And he'll set up to throw. It's incomplete. A dangerous pass there. Almost picked off in the end zone. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And he finds his tight end for the catch. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? The back's got it. Breaks into open space. He's in the clear. Now the 40. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Bama. And they jump on top here in the second half.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Coach deciding to keep the offense out there, go for a two-point conversion, and extend the lead to 3. Pre-snap motion from the offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He finds the end zone again after that long touchdown, adding 2 more points. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the offense trots back out on the field again. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. He's looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. They pick up the first on the ground. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And the offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Same tailback, another carry. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Well, that's where you know a coach trusts the offensive line and his running back. 4th down and short, no problem. Give it to the running back, and the back doesn't hesitate at all. And he's able to convert and pick up that nice 1st down.
Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. An inside give now from the shotgun. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. The punt team making their way on the field.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
Here comes the offense looking to start the drive.
Ready.
Some positive signs in the last drive. They moved the ball, but eventually stalled, came up empty. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, we're going to throw it. And it's caught. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
And then first down, they go right back to him. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
He made it. 3 points on the board. And we are tied up now here in the fourth quarter.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Throws it to the right. What a catch! In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Love the RPO call because you give the quarterback an opportunity to hand it or take a shot. I'd recommend getting that ball out a lot quicker to give these receivers a chance to catch the ball and have room to run.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss in the play.
I love watching the speed of this defense. This time doing a good job of reading their keys. They saw the guard pull, shot through the A-gap, used their speed and instincts to blow this play up.
Important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Great job by the defender coming up with that tackle that'll keep him short of the first down. I think the quarterback thought his receiver could win any one-on-one battle, but this defender makes a heck of a play, and now we got 4th down.
So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Dump off caught by the running back. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. The receiver makes the catch. They get the 3rd down conversion. 1st down now from the 37. Clock stops officially 2 minutes to go before the end of this game. We'll take a quick pause. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. 11th play of this grinding drive here in the playoff game. 3rd down and short. And the same runner's got it again. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. It stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Need to pick up something here in 3rd down. A field goal try here will be from 58. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. A throw to the running back in the flat. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. What a kick. It's good from 57.
How about that? Clutch kick here for the kicker. Gives them the lead. But remember, there's still time up on the clock. This game is not over just yet.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for a late, deep throw. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Smart decision here by the defensive coordinator to go with dime coverage, get more speed on the field, extra defensive backs, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football for this quarterback.
Looking for a late deep shot. Nearly intercepted there. That was almost the ball game. But it does set up 4th down. Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Looking deep for late game heroics. And the pass is incomplete. That's a big stop for this defense on 4th down. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Tight end goes in motion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And they stop the clock with a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. He'll hand it off. Touchdown, Alabama. This offense is still clicking.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it from the gun. And he's brought down there, and that will do it for the game. In these playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side can continue to dream about the national championship. The other side suddenly, Kirk, their season is over, but it's been a good ride.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. It's easy to focus on the team that advances, and they should be happy, obviously. They had a great year. They're going to continue to go on. But the team that comes up a little bit short, you can see the emotion down on the field right now. They put so much into this year. Hopefully they'll be able to learn from this and come back even stronger next year.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.